My name is Cole Walgrave, and today I am going to be discussing the Endangered Species Act of 1973. We will also be discussing the purpose of the act, endangered versus threatened species, bills introduced before the Endangered Species Act, the path of the bill, criteria for a species to be listed as endangered, and amendments. President Nixon was the one who introduced the idea to Congress about a bill that would help species on the edge of extinction from becoming extinct. Once the bill became a law, it was administered by the United States Fish and Wildlife Service and the Commerce Department's National Marine Fisheries Service. Under the Endangered Species Act, species can be listed as either endangered or threatened, and endangered is when a species is in danger of becoming extinct. Threatened means a species is likely to become extinct within the foreseeable future. There were a few bills introduced prior to the Endangered Species Act. A few of these included the Lacey Act, the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act, Endangered Species Preservation Act, and Marine Mammal Protection Act. These acts focused on individual subgroups of animals, whereas the Endangered Species Act has the potential to affect any animal that may become extinct. As previously stated, President Nixon was the one who brought the idea up to Congress about the necessity for harder protection against endangered species in the wild. Senator Harrison A. Williams introduced the Endangered Species Act in the U.S. Senate on June 12, 1973. The Senate unanimously approved the bill on July 24, 1973. The U.S. House approved its version of the bill on September 18, 1973, by a 390-12 vote. The Conference Committee reported the bill on December 19, 1973. On the same day, the House and Senate approved the legislation. Lenore K. Sullivan spoke in favor of the bill after the legislation had been referred to the subcommittees following the Senate's approval on July 27, 1973. The legislation's authors included legislative attorneys and scientists, as well as the first head of the White House Office of Environmental Quality, Russell Train. On December 28, 1973, President Richard Nixon signed the Endangered Species Act into law. According to the IUCN, or the International Union for Conservation of Nature, a species only needs to meet one of the following criteria to be considered endangered: a 50 to 70% population decrease over 10 years, a total geographic area less than 5,000 square kilometers, a population size less than 2,500 adults, or a restricted population of 250 adults, or a statistical prediction that it will go extinct within the next 20 years. Currently, there are 4 amendments added to the Endangered Species Act of 1973. These amendments came in the years 1978, 1982, 1988, and 2004. These amendments enhance the specificity of the law in areas of broad description.